YouTube. Yeah. Yes. All right, we are live on YouTube, and I hope you can hear me. It's another windstorm here today in Redwood City, California. And I'm going to try to keep my voice down because this microphone picks up, very well. It has a high gain, and I can't change it through the YouTube app. There's no option for it. But let me know if you folks can hear me clearly and see me clearly. It's very windy. Let me show you. There we go. It's very, very windy here. Please pardon the first part of the show. There may be some crackling every now and then. I mean, this wind screen does a pretty decent job, but there are going to be times where, you may hear some crackling. But let me know if you can hear me clearly and see me clearly. Whoo-wee. I hope you're all having a great day. Oh, man. This is insane. Ooh. I'm going to get blown to smithereens here, I'll tell you that. Oh, my. Wow. California Forward Outdoors, Coach Eli and everyone. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Well, we're going to do the best we can with what we've got here. California Forward Outdoors, can you hear me okay? Is it coming through at all, or is it really, really crackly? I'm doing the best to hold the microphone as close to me as possible and speak a little bit softer. Oh my God. Whoa, my God. Give me a second here. I can see you, Coach Eli. I hope you're having a good day. Gosh, the streets are empty. Sorry, Coach, I can barely hear you. I mean, it is pretty bad. I mean, it's worse than yesterday. I thought it was going to be better, but it is pretty bad, and it should hopefully clear up as I get on the trail here. Can you hear me at all? Is it coming through at all? I mean, this is one of the better windscreens I can get for this, but I mean, the wind is super high. I can hear you now, Coach. Yeah, I'm going to try to hold this in my hand here so it doesn't move around, and speak a little softer so that way, hopefully it'll just sound all right. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great day today. I just finished up an amazing weekend. I spent some time with my family and was helping my family out with some family stuff. And some other things I was doing as well. I'm not going to get into that. It's not that big of a deal. But I come back today. I come back today, and I got to tell you, it's not surprising what I saw happen today. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it here as part of my, coaching that I do. Because what a lot of people don't realize is I'm more than just a, personal coach. I'm more than just a relationship coach for dating and romance and marriage and all that. I'm also a business coach as well. I have a lot of experience in the business world. I worked in the retail management and retail corporate world for almost 18 years, and I've been an entrepreneur for over 15 years, and I made that transition. So I have a lot of experience. I also have a lot of experience in running YouTube channels. And I understand the monetization policies and community guideline policies and copyright guidelines and policies, and I understand the YouTube and Google terms of service probably better than anyone. And I'm not saying that to show off or anything like that. I'm just saying that I really understand these policies very thoroughly, and that's why I've never been shut down on any channel. I've never had a community guideline strike, and I've never really had any copyright issues. The only copyright issues I had in the past were people playing the fair use, game, and copyright striking me in the past for using a small portion of their clip under fair use. But I don't even, really use many clips from other people anymore, even under fair use, because I just don't want to deal with the BS games that people play. Can you hear me all right? Am I coming through okay? California Forward Outdoors, how much of that were you able to hear, and how much can you hear me right now? I'm trying to cup this microphone as best as possible here. Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'm cupping the microphone, and it does have the big windscreen on it too, so we're doing the best we can with what we've got. But today, oh my God, on my way back it'll be a lot better because the wind will be pushing my back and it'll be blocking the wind. But today I'm going to be talking about a few things here. I'm going to be talking about play by the rules or else. And we'll mention what the or else is here in a second. And then we're going to be talking about, my Coach Eli 2 channel, Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. And there's going to be a lot of action happening on that channel very, very soon, even as soon as sometime this week. And if you can hear me, I had my community tab activated on Coach Eli 2 earlier today. My Coach Eli 2 channel hit over 500 subscribers a little over a week ago, and today they activated my community tab. And I actually made a posting out there to test to see who can see this. And the two options were, yes, I see it, and I love Coach Eli, and yes, I see it, but I am not too fond of Coach Eli. And there were about 20 responses, and it was like right down the middle, 50-50. Half the people love Coach Eli, and half the people don't. That's all right. We know the half that don't, and that's okay. It's all good. Thank you for your vote. I greatly appreciate you. Give me a second here. Let me check out the chat. That's awesome, says California Forward Outdoors. Thank you. So, I got the community tab there, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of postings on that channel as well as this channel here, my main channel, the Coach Eli, Elias Melas channel. I should have probably put on my gloves. My hands are getting super cold. I didn't wear my gloves. Oh boy, I'm in trouble, right? But anyway, have a great weekend. And I'm back to get to work. I mean, yes, I did do a few walking streams. I wanted to do some more content over the weekend, but didn't have the time to do it. I had other things to do. So, with that said, let's get right to this show here today. This is episode number 269. And like I mentioned in the title a second ago, the title is Play by the rules or else. Plus, you know, what's coming soon to the Coach Eli. Major updates on the Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams channel. And what's going to be coming to that channel very, very soon. Whew. So let's first talk about play by the rules or else. What does that mean? I've talked about this many, many times out here on YouTube over the last 5 years that I've been a YouTuber. And many, many people that have been following my content have criticized me severely every time I've talked about this. But there's really nothing to criticize because it's nothing but the truth. And I'm talking about the YouTube terms of service, especially for channels that are monetized. You know, earlier today, you know, when I was, you know, doing my research, watching some videos and preparing my business day, I found out that another YouTuber had not only one, but 2 other channels shut down today. And I will mention the YouTuber's name because it's a YouTuber that is part of a community I was never involved with and will never get involved with. I kind of found out about this YouTuber and a few others. I kind of found out about this YouTuber and a few others just because some other people that I've supported in the past made me aware of them. And every now and then, you know, I'll get recommended content from them, even though I'm not subscribed to their channels. I'll get recommended content from them, or I'll just, you know, look them up and see what's going on, right? And today I found out that that Natasha Cooper, who used to run the Recline with Natasha channel and then the Recline with Natasha 2.0 channel, which is the backup channel to that channel, got terminated on both those channels for violating the terms of service. And from what I heard, excuse me a second, I thought I heard something. Can you folks hear me okay before I continue? Let me know. Am I coming through at all? I'm trying to cup this thing as best as possible and talk a little bit softer to make sure you folks can hear me okay. But let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay and see me okay. Let me just turn around a second here. Ninja, welcome to the screen. Ninja, welcome to the stream. Jessica, welcome to the stream. I might have my differences with you, but I think you're better than some other creators. Hey, ODN, how you doing? Welcome to the show, bro. Glad to see you here. Hopefully I don't get blown off this this stream into the SF Bay or the wetlands of the SF Bay over here, man. Thank you so much for being here. Jessica defeats Natasha. I mean, this is really, really stupid. I mean, I'm going to share my thoughts about this in a second, and I don't know if that's the real you, Jess. I don't think your main channel's banned here, Granny's Watching, if that's you. And I will mention something about the Granny's Watching channel here in a second. But can you folks hear me clearly and see me clearly? Has it been coming through okay? Let me know before I continue. I'm going to go off the air for a second and come right back to reset the chat. Don't go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. Yes, I can see and hear you. Coach J-Rom, greetings, says California Ford Outdoors. Sorry I'm late, says Coach J-Rom. No problem. NC. All right. I'm not here to talk trash about anyone. I'm not even here to talk trash about Natasha or anyone. I really, really wish people would learn out here on YouTube to handle things more respectfully, professionally, and maturely. Because here's the thing. I don't know if that's whoa my God. Give me a second. That's a big gust here. I don't know if that's you, Granny's watching on a backup account. I don't think that's you. I thought you were live, or maybe you're no longer live anymore. But I have some thoughts to share about. I saw a little part of the stream you were doing regarding this, and some other people that I've been talking trash about Natasha. We're doing streams on her channels being shut down today. And, whoa, hold on a second. This is really, really bad. And while I understand that, yeah, you can talk about it, nothing wrong with talking about it, that doesn't violate the terms of service. But how you talk about it and the context matters. That's what people don't understand. Yeah, listen, guys, I'm not here. Listen, honestly, I don't want any trash talk in my chat. And I'm going to have my moderators give you folks a warning that if you're talking trash talk, even on Natasha or anyone else, you will be removed. That's not what we're here for. Because here's the thing, if you're here just to talk trash, then you're no better than Natasha. In essence, what you guys are doing is no better than Natasha. You guys are freaking hypocrites. And I'm here to call it the hypocrisy today so you folks can learn your lesson before your channels get shut down for terms of service violations or get removed from the YouTube partner program. Before I continue, folks, can you hear me okay? Am I coming through okay still right now? Let me know. I'm trying to do the best I can with this huge windstorm here. No fighting here, y'all. Take it elsewhere. Hey, people. This is a positive stream, not a drama stream. We're just here to talk about what happened and how to better handle it. And, you know, Jessica, if that's really you, Granny's watching, stick around because maybe you can learn something and change something here before your channel gets demonetized and shut down next. Because, you know, you're sitting there on your high and almighty horse, happy that your enemy went down. And yeah, granted, maybe, I don't know exactly what Natasha did. I really don't care. I'm not in the drama. But I'm here to just, you know, clearly talk about how stupid this is. You guys are all dancing and partying over her channel's getting shut down. And you're you know, talking smack about her channels being shut down for violating the terms of service, yet you folks are violating the terms of service while you're talking about her being shut down. It's very, very hypocritical to me. And here's the thing. Granny's watching, Jess. It doesn't matter. I mean, you don't know me. I don't know you. I'm just putting out a general statement here, trying to help even people like you out or other people that are still monetized and have a YouTube channel in good standing. You see, Granny's watching, Jess. I heard about maybe the first 10 minutes of your stream earlier today. And you were, you know, celebrating Natasha being shut down on 2 channels, right? And just so you know, you didn't mention this, Jess. The reason why she probably got shut down on both her Recline with Natasha main drama channel and then also her backup Recline with Natasha 2.0 drama channel is because they were more than likely linked to the same email. And any decent YouTuber knows that if you have multiple channels, you never use the same email. You create separate accounts. Because if you have a channel, if you have two channels linked to the same email, when one goes down, all the rest of them go down along with it. Now, as far as Natasha goes, yeah, you know, from what I've seen, she does violate the terms of service. She does talk a lot of smack about people. She does attack people. She does dox people from what I've seen and heard. And all of those things do violate the terms of service. My God, this is one hell of a workout, I'll tell you that. Were you folks able to hear what I said so far? I've got the wind on my back now. I did hear she got terminated midstream. Yes, I did. I think I mentioned that earlier. If I didn't, I'll mention it now. I need to change, Eli? What do you mean? Jess, if that's the real you, why don't you come back in here on your granny's watching account? And you can use your main account to come in here and chat, because you are not banned here. I don't believe that's you, Granny's watching, unless you come in here on your main account and one of my moderators can verify that that's your actual channel. So, Jess, I will no longer be addressing you, if that's even the real you, on that sock account. Come in here under Granny's watching, and my mods will verify that channel, and then we can talk. But just, you know, as a general statement here for the Granny's watching channel, see, I tuned in the first 10 minutes of your stream, and you were talking mad trash about Natasha. Nothing wrong talking about another YouTuber being shut down for the terms of service and say, yeah, she deserved it, right? But see, Jess, Granny's watching, you got a pretty bad potty mouth. You got a serious potty mouth. And it's like every second word you use is like the derogatory word for a female dog. Let's be nice and not even use that word on my stream here, okay? So every second word that comes out of your mouth, or was coming out of your mouth regarding Natasha being shut down, was the female dog word, right? Like, you were like attacking her, and in your sake, I'll let you know, you are definitely violating the terms of service. A lot of your streams are hate streams with hate speech and vulgar language, bullying and harassment, and you don't realize it. And you know what? I'm not here to criticize you. I'm here to say, look, if you don't want to be the next victim of YouTube shutting you down or demonetizing you, you got to clean up your act. There's another person that was talking about this today. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to backtrack and mention his name, but he's sitting there, you know, talking smack about her being shut down. And this dude was just recently removed from the YouTube partner program himself for the second time in 2 years. Hold on, I don't know if you can hear me or not. The other guy that was talking about this was removed from the YouTube partner program recently, and that's the second time he's been removed from the YouTube partner program for basically violating the same terms of service, violating the same guidelines and violating the terms of service in the same ways as Natasha did. It is very hypocritical to me. Very, very hypocritical. Give me a second here. Coach J-Rom, NC is queen. Did they say something? They must have said something pretty derogatory, huh? Thank you for moderating that. Yes, I heard it all, says California Ford Outdoors. Thank you for the 20 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Share this out on your community tab. Subscribe. Bang the bell. Select all notifications. If you already haven't, you need to be subscribed here to chat. Once you subscribe, you can chat right away. So it's very, very comical to me. It's very, very comical to me for people to talk smack about another drama YouTuber getting shut down when these people that are talking about this person that got shut down are also drama channels and have either been shut down multiple times already or removed from the YouTube partner program multiple times already or are about to get there. And here's the thing, Granny's watching Jess. Like I said, my prediction, unless you change your content and stop, creating streams where you're just talking mad shit about people and just attacking people and using the derogatory female dog word, every second word out of your mouth. My prediction, Jess, is going to be that you get demonetized within 2 months or less. Mark my words, we'll come back and refer to this stream when it happens, unless you turn things around. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to help people here. I've been trying to help people regarding this issue for years. YouTube is now once again shutting down drama channels. They're removing them from the YouTube partner program first, or if it's something that's really bad, they'll just shut down their entire channel. For Natasha, she was monetized on all those channels. She was still monetized when they took her channel down. Hang on a second here, the wind's bad. And whatever she violated was so bad that they just shut her entire channel down. They skipped the steps of removing it from the partner program first and then shutting down her channel. It must have been that bad. Oh man. Give me a second here. Whew. Wow. I gotta tell you, this is my goodness. Thank God YouTube finally, they got smart. Well, they need to change or else they'll have no channel, right? I've never had a strike, I'm smart. Jessica, can you comment? Why are you not here on your Granny's watching account? If that's the real you, why don't you come in here on your Granny's watching account? And see, Jess, aka Granny's watching, it doesn't matter if you have no strikes. It doesn't matter if you don't have any copyright issues or anything. And by the way, the funny thing, Jess, you started trash talking Natasha big time with the B word every second word. And then you're like, let's have a celebration. And then Jess plays Celebration by Kool and the Gang, a copyrighted song, and gets her stream demonetized for a copyright claim. And I'm laughing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. and then she's going to say, oh, I don't care about ad revenue. Well, here's the thing. Ad revenue is the most important thing to YouTube. I understand you probably like the super chat, but here's the thing. If you don't have most of your videos monetized green, which maybe you do, you will lose access to the YouTube partner program. That was another funny thing. She starts playing Celebration by Kool and the Gang, a copyrighted song. And I'm like, there you go, copyright claim. I love that song. I love Kool and the Gang. I grew up listening to that shit. I did. It wouldn't be hard for NC to mass flag you for hateful content, though all he's saying is just be careful. We don't want anyone to lose their channels. That's it. I don't think Granny's watching Jess is a bad person. But you're getting triggered and excited and happy that another YouTuber had their channel shut down. I mean, so be it. You know, if she was, you know, creating spam and deceptive practices, if she was doing all that stuff, now she's gone. Have your say, have your panel, talk about it, but talk about it in more respectful and mature ways, because if not, then you're no better than her. Like, seriously. We're all grown-ass adults here. This is like this is like a bunch of kindergartners that had their toys taken away in the sandbox in the playground. That's how pathetic this shit is. It really is. It's stupid. I see my trolls want to play now. That's all good, Rom. That's why you have a mod wrench here, bro. You can handle them, bro. Hey, J-Rom, if you're around sometime this week, we could do a stream on Coach Eli 2. I'm going to share more about what's going to be happening on Coach Eli 2 uncensored live streams starting this week, probably tomorrow. So stick around for that, because we're really going to start to hit it hard here on the Coach Eli network. We're really going to get down to business, and we're really going to start moving forward with positive people. I don't get blown away into the San Francisco Bay. God, man. Whew. Hey, J-Rom, can you let me know, have you been able to hear most of this, for the most part, me holding it like I'm holding it here? Has it been crackly at times? I'm just kind of wondering. It probably has been, but have you been able to hear most of what I've been saying clearly? It'll be interesting to go back and watch this replay. I don't care about monetization on that video. I already said it to private. Jess, can you answer this question? Why are you in here on this account and not your granny's watching account? Everyone knows you're here. And it doesn't matter. Like, are you not in that account because you're thinking if you come in here, it's going to associate your channel with my channel? I mean, this is ridiculous. Why don't you come in here on your main account so we know it's actually you? I don't get it. I'm trying to hide from other people that don't want me coming to your channel, Eli, or don't want to see me here. Folks, YouTube once again is starting to crack down on drama channels, especially drama channels that take it a bit too far by attacking people on live stream panels, you know, sharing personal information such as doxing people on a live stream panel or a live stream, right? They're nailing people again for cyberbullying and harassment and hateful and abusive content or hate speech and vulgar language. I've talked about this so many times over the last 5 years. And I don't want to see any one of you get shut down. Right? Even you drama channels. I can ignore you folks because I fucking hate drama. Right? But I wish you folks would clean your acts up and just start creating something positive. Right? Why can't we do that? Why are we, you know, grown-ass adults in our 30s, 40s, and 50s, and we are creating drama channels on YouTube? How productive is that? Right? Is that what you want to be? Excuse me, sorry, my throat's a little bit dry. Is that what you want to be known as? When you die, do you want to be remembered as the drama queen of YouTube? I mean, what is this, you know? What does it do for you? I'm asking a serious question here, you know? Now, as I get to this part of the trail here, the wind starts to die down a little bit. But I'm still going to cup this windscreen because I think it's been making a difference and blocking out more of the wind. Surprisingly, I haven't been cut off yet. This is interesting here. All right, folks. I'm gonna jump off for a second and come back to reset the chat because I think my chat got frozen. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We are back. My girlfriend's probably watching and saying to herself, I hope my baby doesn't get blown into the SF Bay, the San Francisco Bay. No, baby, it's all good. I'm not that skinny. Come on. A lot of these people think I'm this like frail, overly skinny guy. I'm 5'10", about 175 pounds. But it doesn't matter how much you weigh. I mean, this wind would be creating resistance for anyone. Whew, man. Let me check out the chat here real quick. Give me a second here. Information Man Show, how you doing, brother? Information Man Show, we got to do some shows together sometime soon. How have you been, man? Welcome to the show. Great to see you here. Coach J-Rom, have a wonderful day. Ditto. Says Coach J-Rom, that was California Ford Outdoors. I guess they're leaving. See you later, California Ford Outdoors. Have a great night at work. See you later, Coach Eli. Got to walk the dog. All right, cool. It gets sketchy at time, but it's mostly good. Well, thank you, J-Rom. I appreciate it. Well, Jessica defeated Natasha, got timed out for 300 seconds. That's probably not the real Jessica. That's probably like one of my trolls or something, right? Like, I will not believe that's the real Jessica unless she comes in here on her granny's watching account and one of my mods verifies it by going to their channel. Whew, man. So yeah, YouTube's been cracking down again on drama channels, channels that are violating monetization policies, channels that are violating community guidelines, and also channels that are also violating copyright and having too many copyright claims. Folks, if you want to have a successful YouTube channel, keep it monetized, and grow exponentially, create something that's sustainable long term. Drama is not sustainable long term. And follow the guidelines. Listen, the guidelines allow you to swear as long as it is in the right context. I swear all the time. But I swear in the right context. I don't attack people on my channel. I basically share the news. I share situations. I share examples. I share examples of what works and doesn't work, and what happens if you do this or do that. But I don't attack people on this channel. Give me a second. The wind is just really picking up here right now. Whew. It's pretty simple, folks. Don't attack people. Don't use hate speech or vulgar language. Don't dox people, put out their personal information. And don't put any nude pictures. Whoa. And don't put any nude pictures on your streams. That'll get you shut down right away. Coach J-Rom with the $10 super chat. Wow, thank you, Coach J-Rom. Here's to staying drama-free. Coach J-Rom, thank you so much, brother. Unnecessary, but, you know, I'm not going to tell you or any man or woman how to spend your money. I appreciate that, Coach J-Rom. I appreciate it very much. And thank you for dealing with my windstorm here today, man. This is insane, man. It was actually raining here this morning in the San Francisco Bay Area. And the rain stopped at about, I think it was like at about 11 o'clock in the morning or 12 noon. But the wind is still here. I can't wait for this wind to die down so I can do these streams without having to hold this damn mic. God. Oh man. Let me just show you this, folks. Let me give you a better perspective here. Wow. Man. Oh, give me a second, folks. I went through a pretty gusty area here. J-Rom, thanks again for the $10 super chat. I greatly appreciate it, man. Coach J-Rom, again, if you're going to be around later on this week, we could do an interview stream, or we could do a panel on Coach Eli 2 on censored live streams. And when I get to the other side at the observation deck, I'm about maybe 5 minutes or so away from the observation deck. And on my way back, I'm going to be talking about, what we're going to be doing on Coach Eli 2 effective immediately, and how some of the content I've been creating out here on this channel, my main channel, the Coach Eli Elias Melas channel, is going to switch over there, at least temporarily or even possibly permanently. Some major changes, major updates. We're about to take this thing to a whole new level. And it's funny too, J-Rom, because, some people that want to play games and make certain purchases, on certain people's channels, that's fine. You know what? If they're going to do that even on my Coach Eli 2 channel, I might as well just take advantage of it, J-Rom. And, now, the funny thing, J-Rom, here's the thing, and everyone else, the funny thing is, a lot of what these people have done has actually more so helped me and put me in a better position. Thank you for the community tab, right? And, I could eventually monetize Coach Eli 2, but I'm probably not, because I want to be able to keep doing whatever I want to do out there for the most part without having to worry about monetization policies. Let me check out the chat here real quick. Oh man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thank you, trolls, for helping me out. Absolutely. They helped you out too. Get with me and we'll set up a time and date. I will send you some private messages on Facebook tonight, J-Rom, and we'll talk about it. Maybe you and I can start off talking, and then maybe we can bring on some other people. But here's the thing, I don't ever want to publicly put out the StreamYard link again, because a lot of these people, they like to try to come on and porn bomb you and then have your channel shut down for being porn bombed. It's just really stupid, and YouTube will take it down, and they don't care if it was somebody playing a prank on you. Like, they'll shut it down, and you'll never get it back. So you got to be real careful with who you let on your streams. And if somebody does porn bomb you, then you got to shut down that stream right away and not put it to private. You got to delete. You got to delete that video, that stream right away. Because even leaving it to private, it can still get flagged and people can go to it and they can still get your channel shut down. And sometimes, people will go take a break and leave their channel, leave people on their panel, right? Like when I do that to take a break to use the restroom and stuff, I have my phone with me and I'm watching everything that's happening, right? So if somebody does pull something like that, I can just come back right away, shut down the stream, and delete the stream before somebody flags me for nudity or inappropriate sexual content and gets my channel shut down for something I didn't even do. And it's just really stupid and pathetic that grown-ass adults get off on that kind of shit. It's really, really stupid. You know what I mean? It's really dumb. Really, really dumb. I'm finally almost on the other side of this trail here. Yeah, I'm not Pete. It won't go over my head. I have to admit, Jaron, after all these years, that clip with Pete is hilarious. But here's the thing: a lot of people don't know about that clip. I was invited to go on a live stream with some guy named Pete, and I can't remember what his channel name was, right? And this was on my former channel before I shut that down. I was still getting trolled by these guys, right? And I go onto his panel. Actually, he was not able to email me the link, right? He was not able to send me the link for some reason. And I was in the chat telling him, dude, he was talking live on the air. He's like, I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm like, no, dude, you're going to get trolls coming on. And they're going to derail the show. They're going to boot me off the show. I was trying to tell Pete, do not put the link in the chat. I tried emailing him. I tried messaging him in the chat. And then Pete puts the link. We used to use Hangouts on air back then. It was Google Hangouts before they shut it down. And now we use StreamYard. And Pete actually put the link in the chat. I came on the panel. Then a troll came on and blocked me and booted me off the panel. And I'm not going to lie. I got really triggered. I did. I got really triggered, and then I went live on my channel. I've got that stream somewhere. Maybe I'll put out some clips one day, but I know other people have clips on that, so I don't really care, right? It's a pretty funny story, right? And I got triggered on my show. I said, you should have listened to me, Pete. Yeah, I was pretty triggered, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, there have been a bunch of funny moments of me getting triggered on YouTube before I learned the ropes. But I never really wanted to be involved with drama. It just so happened to be that way because the same people that have come at me for a while were coming at me back then, and I didn't realize the game back then, and now I figured it out. But that was funny though, J-Rom. It was. So I had to bust your balls a bit. Oh, no, dude, that's fine, man. No, J-Rom, there have been a lot of Coach Eli entertaining moments over the years on this platform. And here's the thing. I can look back at it now and say I'm glad I could give you folks a laugh, right? Because, laughter and smiles make the world go around. It's more about happiness, right? If that can make you happy and put a smile on your face and cure a frown, then so be it, right? But when you're new on this platform and you're just trying to grow and you got people coming at you and you really don't know what's going on, it's different back then. But looking back at it now, after all the experience that you and I have gained and many other YouTubers have gained, J-Rom, we can laugh at it. Hey, if we can't laugh at ourselves, then what's the point of living? I agree, bro. I agree. Thank you again earlier, J-Ron, for the $10 super chat. I can't thank you enough, man. It's just my nature. We got 19 in the box. Whoa. We got 19 in the box. We got 20 thumbs up. Thank you to everyone for being here. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out on your community tabs or all over social media where you feel people would get great value learning from what I teach and how I help people and the stories I share. And there's a lot more content coming soon. You're going to want to have people also subscribe to Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams. If you haven't subscribed to Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams, Nightbot's sharing the link every 7 minutes or so in the chat. That link, I believe, is also below in the description. Or just go to the YouTube search bar and type in Coach Eli 2. And you'll see it there, right alongside this channel. Whew, man. I'm gonna come and hang out at the observation deck for a little bit. Ah, this is beautiful. I'll show you folks how windy it is. You can see the waves over here. Wow. My God. Let's sit down here for a second. No problem, says Coach Jerem. So we got 17 people here. Who else is around but not chatting? Jess, you should no longer be timed out. I'm still curious to know why you aren't here on your Granny's Watching channel. Curious to know that. Maybe you can answer one of these days. J-Rom, do you think that account is not the real Granny's Watching? Do you think that's a troll? What are your thoughts about that? All right. I'm going to reset. Oh, it sounds like her. It does sound like her, but some people can, some people know other people so well they can play being someone else really well, but you never know, man. I don't understand why she wouldn't come in here with her Granny's Watching channel. Maybe she thinks it would probably relate this channel with hers and she doesn't want that to happen. That could be a possibility, but I mean, it shouldn't really matter. It's like, why not just come in here on your regular channel, I guess we'll never know. Women, right? Yeah, women have their own way of doing things. I should know I got a woman. But my woman's good. My woman's fantastic. And my woman's doing really well, by the way. My woman's had a pretty good, she had a great weekend. And I spoke with her earlier today, and we're going to talk more later tonight. Lots of great things happening for her. So I'm really proud. Really proud of how far my woman has come. Based on everything she's experienced and been through in life. And if you're watching, babe, I'm sure you're probably watching. I have a lot of love and respect for you. Like, I've had respect for my exes, in the past, but I've got more respect for this woman I'm with than any other woman I've been with, than all the other women I've dated in the past combined. That's how much respect I have for her. Speaking of which, I should probably check and see if she's left any messages. I'll be right back. Then I'm going to start heading back, and then the wind will be hitting my back, so it'll be easier to talk. I'll be right back, folks. Do not go anywhere. All right, we're back. We are back. My woman says, babe, don't feed into this. get this drama off the show. No, we're not feeding into it, babe. Every now and then I do a show like this to try to help YouTubers not go down the wrong path of getting their channel demonetized, being removed from the YouTube Partner Program, or even, having their entire channel shut down. I like to, whenever somebody gets their channel shut down that I've known about, I'll briefly talk about it because it's just more data. It's something that we can reference back and say, hey, look, I'm not here to try to blow smoke up your ass, folks. I'm not here to try to, say things that aren't true. This is the real deal. Unless you want to deal with the ramifications. Sorry, folks, I'm back. Sorry, I got cut off. Like I was saying, unless you want to deal with the ramifications, you need to take preventative measures from people like myself or someone like myself that actually knows all the policies, procedures, guidelines, terms of service, whatever you want to call it. I'm glad y'all are doing well. Much love to the missus from the Rams. Oh, excellent. It's really irrelevant either way. I mean, do we even care if it is or isn't? No, I mean, like I said, J-Rom, for me, oh man, give me a second. For me, J-Rom, I enjoy talking about things in real time. I enjoy helping people at a business and personal level. And, part of, helping people become an entrepreneur or becoming a more successful or better entrepreneur is talking about these things. Because YouTube is a platform that, many, if not most entrepreneurs have a presence on here and are making videos and are monetized, right? And YouTube is one of the best ways to grow an online business and brand. And if you get banned from this platform or, get removed from the partner program or have a channel shut down, technically you're not supposed to come back. Now, people have come back, but once you're removed from the YouTube partner program, you're technically not allowed to ever join it again. Now, people have found workarounds to that, but if you have your AdSense account shut down, you're only allowed to have one AdSense account per social security number, right? And if you have your AdSense account shut down, then you can never, ever, ever, monetize, anything on the Google platform. Not just YouTube. Now, as far as Natasha Cooper goes, her True Crimes channel is still up with like 30K subs, I believe, right around there. And it's still monetized. She still has memberships. But if that channel, which I'm assuming is linked to the same AdSense account, if it is, and I assume it is, because you can only have one, unless she has somebody else running it, or with their social on it, YouTube will look into that, and they might just shut down her AdSense account. They may not shut down that channel, but she may get removed from the YouTube Partner Program because it's on the same AdSense account that was linked to two other accounts that violated the terms of service. You got to be real careful, and that's why I talk about it. I talk about it because, I don't want to see anyone, miss out on, creating greatness and getting paid for it on YouTube. It's one of the best online opportunities you can have, in my opinion. Give me a second here. All right. All right, so I'm probably only going to do this half of the trail again today because there's been so much wind resistance that I'm doing the same workout as I would with no wind and doing both sides of the trail. So we got probably another 40 minutes or so before we go off the air here. So get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. Give me just a second here. Somebody just walked on by, said hello. So Coach Eli 2. I got my community tab on Coach Eli 2 today. And I'll tell you where I'm at on that channel. That channel, believe it or not, I was kind of surprised to see this myself. But that channel right now it's closing in on 800 subscribers. And it has about 2,600 hours of watch time. And, you know, the channel's been verified. It has two-factor authentication on and no community guideline strikes. So literally that channel is a month or less than a month away from qualifying for monetization. I have not decided 100% yet if I'm going to monetize it or not, but more than likely not. But regardless, what I'm going to be doing for the time being and maybe permanently, we'll see how it goes, is moving most of my in-studio live streams to Coach Eli 2, at least for the time being. And these Walking with Purpose streams for right now are going to continue being on this main channel here. But they may also switch over to Coach Eli 2 once I get to 1,000 subscribers. Here's why: because everyone now, if you have I believe at least 25 subscribers, you can get a dumbed down version of mobile live streaming, which means that you can live stream on mobile with under 1,000 subscribers, but they give you a dumbed down version. So they allow you to stream to all your subscribers plus an additional 50 people or something like that, right? Now, once you get to 1,000 subscribers on any channel, within a week or two, they upgrade that channel to the full-blown version of mobile live streaming. Another thing, if you have the dumbed down version of mobile live streaming from the YouTube app with under 1,000 subs, once the live stream ends, YouTube will put it to private automatically, and then you have to flip it back to public yourself. With the full-blown version on channels with over 1,000 subs like this one, it remains public on its own. So it's kind of like a trust system, right? So when this Coach Eli 2 Uncensored Live Streams channel hits 1,000 subs and waited out a few weeks, and then I have the full-blown version of mobile live streaming, I am probably going to move the walking streams over to Coach Eli 2. Now, why would I do that? I really want to start to more so focus on pre-recorded content on Coach Eli, Elias Melas, my main channel. I really want to kind of turn this channel into more like a channel like Coach Corey Wayne and Coach Dan Bacon. And at some point, you know, I will probably move over a lot of the content on Coach Eli, Elias Melas channel here to the Coach Eli 2 channel. Probably going to end up cleaning it up, right? And that's why Coach Eli 2 is the Uncensored Live Streams, because that's a channel where pretty much anything goes, you know? I still want to keep it professional. and respectful and as mature as possible. But, there's a bit more flexibility there, especially if it's not monetized. If I decide to monetize the channel, there's still going to be some rules there, but even then, I'll be a little bit more lenient on that channel, even if it's monetized, than I am here. But not as lenient as I would be if it's not monetized, if you catch my drift. So that's, where my thought process is at. So tomorrow, when I end up doing a live stream, I believe I'm going to do a live stream tomorrow that I was going to do on this channel. It'll probably be on Coach Eli 2 Uncensored live streams. And again, when I hit over 1,000 subs, or when I hit 1,000 subs and I get the full-blown version of mobile live streaming from the YouTube app, I will more than likely be switching these walks over to Coach Eli 2. And they make more sense to be on there anyways because, I do use a little more profanity on these, and I don't use profanity out of context that's against the monetization policies, but still, it would make more sense to put this over on the Uncensored Live Streams channel and pretty much make that the live stream channel and this channel here, the pre-recorded video channel and stuff like that. I don't know if you folks have any thoughts regarding that, but let me know what you think in the chat. Hell yes, monetize it. What's the worst? Oh my God, hold on a second, dude. I can't even read the chat here because it's so windy. Hell yes, monetize it. What's the worst that will happen? You have a bunch of yellow icons and only make a few bucks less than the clean channel. Yeah, I'm contemplating that. And here's the thing though, J-Ron, what a lot of people don't realize, like I mentioned here at the beginning of the show, I'll say it again. If you have more yellow icons than green icons, YouTube will remove you from the YouTube partner program because here's the thing. They don't want to just, give channels access to allow them to have super chat and super sticker, right? And memberships, right? YouTube primarily makes their money from ads, right? Now, I wish YouTube would have an option to allow people to have super chat without having to, be a part of the partner program. But that's not the way it works, right? Maybe one day they'll change that. But the main purpose of being in the partner program is to have ads on your channel. And quite frankly, one other person that I'm not going to mention names, I think you know who it is. This guy got demonetized, got removed from the partner program about a month ago. I think the reason why he got removed was because he probably had too many copyright claims and didn't have enough green icons. So I get what you're saying, and I'm going to take all that into consideration, and when it qualifies, then I'll figure it out at that point. But yeah, no, I just wanted to say, yeah, it's getting close. The funny thing is, like, I really haven't done anything with Coach Eli 2. I haven't really done much of anything with it. Yeah, I put some stuff on there, but I was even surprised to see that it has 2,600 watch hours on there. And because some fools want to pump up my other numbers, well, I didn't ask you for it. I don't do things that way, but hey, thanks. What else am I going to say, right? The people that think they're hurting you more, like I said, J-Rom earlier, are actually helping you. And that's the way I've been looking at it. And I'm glad you look at it that way too, J-Rom. Thanks to the trolls and people from the past. that thought we're knocking us down, but instead we're helping us get further ahead without even realizing it. God bless all of you, including the trolls. Let me check out the chat here. Actually, I'm going to go off the air for a second and see if there are any other messages behind the scenes too. I'll be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. Where did everybody go? Everybody had to get going. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. What are we at? We are at 70 minutes, an hour, and 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, folks. I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about, and I don't want to drag on this show again today. There aren't that many people left here right now, so that's totally cool. We'll also keep it shorter so people can enjoy it on the replay. If you have any final questions, comments, or concerns, get them in the chat right now, folks. If not, I'll be going off the air in just about a minute or so. I believe I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but I'll say it again right now. I really, really want to thank each and every one of you that has been supportive of my channel through the good times and the bad times. Been doing this for over 5 years, and I'll say this behind the scenes today. I was making a comment in the Coach Eli moderator group chat on Facebook that we have going on, and man, this is pushing my phone now. God, my arm is gonna fucking break off. But I was saying, I'm really beginning to feel the tide turning, right? And J-Rom said the same thing. I really appreciate that, J-Rom. And coming from you, that does mean a lot, because you've been on both sides of the spectrum. You've seen how things were. You've been a part of all these groups that I used to be a part of and was trying to get away from. And it just feels really nice to finally feel like things are really shifting, and we figured out how to better play this game. And now, Coach J-Rom and I and other people that are part of, the good group of people we associate with out here on YouTube, behind the scenes and on the front lines, we want to help you folks turn things around too. So if you folks have, any questions, comments, or concerns, even when we're not on the air, you can reach out to us. I'm sure J-Rom will be happy to chat with you. You want my information? Just go below the description and email me at Coach Eli at coach@eliasmelas.com. If you want to get Coach J-Rom's information, go to his channel, Coach J-Rom. Look at the About section. You'll be able to find out that information there. You can email him and reach out to him. I'm sure he'd be happy to help you. Give me a second here. This is really, really interesting here. How did my stream go down to 2 people? This is interesting. Wow, 2 people because I'm saying I'm going off the air. I'll be right back here in just a second. I'm back. I'm back. And now it says there are 0 in the box. This is interesting. Now back to 1. This is it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to see the human behavior of people on YouTube live streams, right? How wildly these numbers fluctuate, right? Now we got 3 people back. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. Coach Eli knows what's going on, and we're not going to worry about it. We got better things to do. We got to wrap this up. I am here, Coach. I don't even know who you are, Gary, Indiana. That's okay, folks. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you for being here, folks. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll catch you all tomorrow for 2 shows, more than likely 2 shows. One on this channel, a Walking with Purpose stream, and then the night stream, if I do it, it should be happening tomorrow on Coach Eli 2 Uncensored live streams. Please like, share, subscribe, bang the bell, select the notifications, and that way you won't miss anything. Have a great one, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.